All right, guys, we are back. Did you miss me? Because I sure missed you. Thank you so much for coming back from that quick intermission. And of course, the reason we restart our live stream is that the matches get saved in their individual video folders. That way, if you ever want to go back and rewatch the matches, you will have the leisure to do so on your own time. All right. So we have Zhaoqun going up against Joshua Hong. Now, from what I've seen from Joshua, is that he has some very strong loops. His contact is extremely solid. That ball isn't super spinny, but it comes with just the right amount of contrast with spin, speed, and a solid contact that has that snap to it. Serves are very good, and a third ball opening loop comes very spinny. And then he's able to follow it up with a good, solid contact loop going forwards, looking out to close the point. Of course, on the opposite side, we have Zhaoqun, who has been just the Great Wall of China, if I may say, blocking any and all shots coming his way. Oh, showing off his reverse penhold backhand. Too much style. Now, I do have to point out the rating differential here a little bit. Of course, rating doesn't mean a lot, but it does mean something. 200 rating point differential. Joshua has clawed his way here to the under 2000 finals. I'm sure he has beat opponents higher than him in rating on his way here. But the rating does favor Zhaoqun a little bit. And here we go. Oh, man. First hit just kind of eases it back on the table, and then the second one ups the pace on it. And very, very soft touch from Joshua there ensures that the ball lands back in on the table. Oh, perfect cross-court loop. Like I mentioned, guys, it comes with so much pace on it and just the right amount of spin to take it over the net. Oh, a little bit of lazy footwork there, but the economy of space wasn't really too forgiving there. Ball came at him fast. Anyways, 2-3 scoreline, and feels like these players are in a little bit of a race to get these points over with. Slow down, guys. Take your time. All right, 3-all. All right. Takes a little bit of a dip. Opens up with a forehand loop to the middle of the table. Zhao with the underspin serve fools Joshua, and I'm not sure I'm really the biggest fan of all these attempted forehand flicks by Joshua. Seems like he's doing a little bit more anticipation rather than reaction. You first got to look at what the shot that's coming is before you decide what kind of return you're going to opt for. You know, like, you can plan on doing something, but don't impose your plan on the opponent and what they're gonna do if that's not the kind of, you know, return that they're gonna go for. Well, the good thing for Joshua is that his forehand flick finally lands, but the follow-up just came too strong, and sheesh. All right, well, things went downhill quite fast. 5-9 scoreline. And Zhaoqun has finished building up a little bit of a point lead, but Joshua is keeping it in contention for as long as he can. And a 9-7 scoreline. Joshua. Long service. Can't tell if that was a let ball or... All right, I'm just going to count it. Let's see, 10-7. Oh, that ball goes outside. Very solid opening forehand loop. Zhaoqun unable to deal with the incoming spin. And yet another one. Deja vu. We just seen that point. 10-10. What does Zhaoqun opt to go for in terms of service? Looks like some sort of dead ball. Goes for a safe push, and then Joshua kind of bricks the attack there and goes for the all or nothing backhand, and turns out it was a whole bunch of nothing. Staying in it, 11-11. These players are going to keep us here for as long as they can. Everybody's trying to take us to deuce. Well, hey, I also like having my audience watch me do all my cool tricks. So, quite understandable. Oh, fakes the push. Sneaky, sneaky. Awkward ball. Zhaoqun kind of unsure if he ever wants to commit to a forehand after a lot of, looks like some sort of self-dialogue there that he was having, wavering in his decision making. He was like, you know what, maybe just maybe I'll just go for this one forehand. He hits it and it works out in his favor. Didn't look had a lot of strong intentions behind it though. All right, that's neither here nor there. Zhaoqun closes out the first game, and quite an interesting show. He built himself quite the lead, but was unable to hold on to it. And that's something we're definitely going to ask him if he ends up becoming the match winner. Now, is it a mental block, or does he start to relax a little bit after he builds a lead? All right, a very solid start for Zhaoqun. A 1-0 scoreline, and I do like the aggression. That's what he's got to go for here. Make sure that his shots stay positive with forward momentum. Want to make sure we're getting topspin on that ball. Ooh, ambitious return. Goes for the side spin flick. However, it goes a little bit off the table. Gets low for the first opening loop. The second one doesn't quite land flush. His positioning wasn't the most perfect getting ready for that shot. And quite the whiff here. Joshua down 5 points in the second game. Gotta be feeling the pressure here. And not a big fan of Joshua's body language here. I am hoping that he did not give up on this, but his loops have a lot less energy in them, and if you start going for things half-heartedly, then you're going to suffer, and you're going to suffer quite fast against somebody like Zhaoqun, who has been mostly playing a defensive game, but I'm sure that the moment he smells blood in the waters, he's going to come out biting. But, of course, Joshua's got to live long enough for that to happen, but he seems to be doing all the self-destructing himself. Oh, all right. That's got to be a little bit demoralizing. Joshua looks like he's given up on this one. Solid placement by Zhaoqun, but Joshua able to get his feet in position for that forehand cross-court loop.
Guess what?
Ooh, is this bad habits? Does he start playing passive again once he gets the lead? Zhaoqun, I'm sensing a pattern. All right. 10-4 with 6 game points. Now, as much of a believer as the person next to me, and I do remember the Greece-Korea matchup in the Olympics. However, what we have here is China and Korea, so I don't think this quite applies. Anyways, memes aside, Zhaoqun closes out the second game. All right, a 1-1 scoreline to boot us off. Oh, beautiful stuff there by Joshua. Not quite committing to these backhands. You guys gotta go over the ball. You know, I know it's scary, but close your racket angle and go forward with it. It's nothing but a bunch of lies and side spin. Don't believe any of it. Now, we've seen this pattern every single time. Zhaoqun builds up the momentum, builds up a lead, but he's not able to maintain that lead, and he lets Joshua come back into things just in the end to snatch it away from him. You got to be wondering if he's like some sort of sadist or something, because that is some funky stuff going on there. But hey, that's the first attack we've seen him go for in a while, so maybe he's gaining a little bit more confidence. Oh, just kidding. Service goes long on an 8-5 scoreline. A 9-5 scoreline. 2 points away from game and match points and the glory of being the under 2000 winner. And 5 game and match points. How does Joshua go for it? Goes for the long serve, opens up. Zhao, 1-2, unable to close out with the second forehand hit. Let's see, long serve and a forehand hit attack. Oh! You sly dog, Joshua shows what's behind his back, and oh, it's just a forehand down the line. Bet you didn't see that coming. Zhaoqun, congratulations for winning the Under 2000 finals. Sir, I have a lot of questions for you, and you will answer to them. We gotta talk about that. You can't be building up these big leads and then giving them up. So let's go ahead and talk with our friend here. Wow, look at those beautiful smiles. Great stuff. That's what we love to see here at the Princeton Pong Table Tennis Club. That is neither here nor there. Anyways, let's take a screenshot of that. Club owner Flint Lane handing these players their trophies. Well earned by Zhaoqun. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. All right. Joshua, a lot more smileys than Zhaoqun. There we go. Make a quick post at the Princeton Pong Facebook page. If you are not following us, follow us on the Princeton Pong Facebook page. But, all right. What's up? Who is that? Is that Arya? Oh, what's up, Arya? All right, goodbye, Arya. Gotta get Zhaoqun out here. Where's that man? The man with the pen hold. Oh, there he is. He's sitting on the chair. Arya, can you grab him for me? He's gonna take the chair. So.
Here?
Yeah, please. Welcome, welcome. Hold on, let me just bump the microphone up. And
Nice. So I can download this video, right?
so you don't have to download it, but you can watch it online.
okay.
Yeah, it gets saved automatically.
Yeah.
We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Whatever platform you prefer, you can go and watch us on that. Anyways, how do you say your name? Is it Zhaoqun?
My name is very difficult, very challenging.
Okay,
My
let's.
name is called like Zhaoqun,
One more time.
Zhaoqun Zhou. You can try 3 times. If you cannot,
Zhaoqun Zhou.
yeah, Zhaoqun Zhou.
Zhaoqun Zhou.
My colleague called my ZZ, double Z.
Double Z.
Yeah, it's much easier, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can
So
call
I
it
was butchering your name there for a good bit. Zhaoqun Zhou.
Yeah,
All right.
Zhaoqun Zhou.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So congratulations on winning the under 2000 finals. A very interesting couple of matches there in the semis and the finals, and I want to talk about that. But first off, how do you feel coming off of that victory in the under 2000 finals?
I think it's very fun. I really appreciate Princeton Pong can provide this opportunity for these players to have fun together. The second is really challenging because a lot of players have very good skill, and you have to extend like couple hours, like a physical exercise. You also play the strategy because the table tennis is a very smart, the game. And you not only play this stamina, also play the mindset. Yeah. So I think I faced a couple like very difficult, players, but finally I beat them and made to the final, get the trophy.
Right, absolutely. So I'm going to bring it back a little bit before we talk about the finals. Let's go back to the semifinals. You against Michaela. Tough player, tough opponent, 2-winged looper, has some serious loops on both wings. That being said, you were up 2-0, and then you also had 2 match points at 10-8. He brings it back, and he turns the tide, takes it all the way to the 5th. And then he kind of takes it to a shaky place. What happened there in that match?
Yeah, because I met this guy in June in Westchester. I beat him in the final for over 40 and under 2000. I know his style. So that's why I can beat him in the first 2 games very easily. But then on the 3rd game, he changed his strategy. I slowed down a little bit. I said, okay, maybe this is the last, the match. I should beat him so easily. But due to his, strategy change, he also enhanced his forehand. The loop. The loop quality is really amazing. So he lost the 3rd one, and then the 4th one, he just kept the momentum, and until the 5th. The 5th one, so we had very tie, the match until the last, point I made it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he made a couple mistakes. I think he definitely has some chance to beat me. Maybe
Right.
next time.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, if I actually may, the first game he had a lot of unforced errors. He was having a lot of trouble with his timing, whiffing a lot of balls. So he lost that one like that. The second one, you were actually going for a lot of side spin serves long to his backhand, and then he would have a passive return mostly. He would step around with a forehand and hit an inside-out forehand shot. And you abused that for a good portion of the second game. Third game, for some reason, you would serve that serve, and then you got back and started blocking with the backhand. Did you kind of just start taking it easy in general, or what was going on there? Because I felt like you should have just, been more aggressive, close out the game, and then take it from there.
Exactly what you said. The first and second, the match, I used the strategy because I know his weakest point is the backhand. So he also missed a couple of the forehand loop. But on 3rd one, I kind of relaxed a little bit, and also even I try the same strategy, he get used to a little bit. So he returned with high quality, and also he do the chop to my backhand because my backhand is really weak because due to the shorthand style. Right. So that's why I cannot attack. So that's really he got the 3rd match and the and we go to the final.
Right. Well, hopefully
It's-
next time you can just close out the game. No playing.
Yeah.
No playing like little tricks and stuff.
Yeah, I
Just
learned a
close it
lesson.
out.
Never, play soft. You need to be, really play really hard to go onto the last point.
Right. Absolutely. Well, if I may say, like, I feel like the semifinal with Michaela was a little bit tougher than Joshua. We seen you kind of take first game was a little bit contentious, and then second and third game were kind of blowouts. I feel like, especially in the second games, you were up. That was the third game. You were up 5 or 6-0 or something like that.
Yeah, 5-0.
Yeah.
5-6-0. Yeah.
It was tough from him. I feel like he just kind of lost the spirit to fight a little bit.
Yeah.
But hey, you're such a strong opponent, and there was a 200 rating point differential or so. Joshua, of course, very hard fought. How did you feel going into the final match?
I think the first match with Joshua, because I kind of like I don't know what his rating is until the second one. I saw he's only like 700. It's a much big gap, because the first one I play a little bit very conservative, so that's where he utilized my conservative to just do the forehand loop. His loop quality is really good, and also backhand also can do the loop. So then I changed the strategy on the second the game, just to do some like the under the spin serve. He cannot handle. So then I realized his weakest point is under spin and with in the middle part. So that's why I just keep using this the strategy to beat him.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we did see you serve a lot of half long to the middle and backhand side of the table, and it seemed like he was trying to figure out how to go about returning it, and he was doing a lot of like weird forehand flicks that didn't quite land, but hey, the attempt was there. But maybe he should have went for something a little bit more solid, like step in, backhand flick,
Yeah.
or perhaps just a regular push and just hope for something to happen in the rally. But hey, maybe next time Joshua can step his game up. What was your training like coming into this tournament?
So I just do like twice a week in my club, the top spin club in Bridgewater. So we have a couple very good competitive player. We play twice a week, and every time because only few players. So we play like 2 hours per day. So and also that 2 players are really competitive. It has a very loop. So that's really week I can play with the loopers very easily.
Right. Absolutely, you get to practice that blocking style, directing the ball where the players aren't.
Yeah, and most important, because for table tennis, you need to be play with your mind, with your brain, and also you have to move very fast. So that's when I can move like very young, because right now I'm like almost 50 years old.
What? No
So you
way.
cannot.
You don't look it, man. You don't look
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I talked with the Bill. The Bill is in your club, so he just asked me 1 hour ago, how old is you? Because only my birthday is two weeks ago. I said it's only 1 year to 50. So it's hard. So that's why I play table tennis. I keep my body like slim. I can move very fast.
Absolutely.
So I really good enjoy this activity.
That's awesome, man. That's great to hear. So, we're done with the 2000. Are you coming back tomorrow for the Sunday events?
Tomorrow, because I probably don't come, because today my son is playing. So my purpose just want to play with him and let him grow and let him really enjoy. So if he doesn't play tomorrow, then I don't come.
Gotcha.
So and also my plans that when he reach to 2000 level, so then maybe we just skip Saturday, we play Sunday.
Right, yeah, that would
Yeah.
be fantastic. Are you, how has your son been doing so far?
He's doing pretty good. I think he's just building up his interest right now. He started pretty early, but due to the COVID last year, so he didn't have any training last year. So he just picked up the training in Top Spin Club, a couple months ago. So hopefully he has good, the result today.
Right, for sure. Are you training
Yeah.
him to be the next U.S. champion?
That's my wish, but
Right.
it's up to him.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all about him having fun, right?
Yeah, he really have fun. Yes.
Awesome,
Yeah.
man. That's what it's about. Well, thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining us here at the Princeton Pong Club. We hope you join us for the next tournament. Once again, congratulations on the 2000 event. Do you have any final thoughts or anything you want to say to the viewers?
Come to Princeton Pong. Really good club. I really recommend it.
Awesome. Is it Zhaoqun?
Zhaoqun, yeah. Just call me
Zhaoqun.
ZZ. Yeah, it's
ZZ,
easier,
all right.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
work on my pronunciation.
Okay, maybe next
ZZ.
time I can ask you, whether you can remember.
Sounds good. All right, all right.
Okay.
All right, ZZ.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah,
Thank you so
very much. Yeah, take care.
All right. Well. And I think that that brings us to a wrap. I don't know if you could see my eyes. I'm a little red in the eyes. I need some sleep. It's been a long night, been a long day. All right. Where we at? Sorry. Internet, a lot of things, pop-ups, and distracted easily. Anyways, so I think that's it. That wraps up our Princeton Pong under 2000 finals. Congratulations, ZZ. That's it for the Saturday event. We will see you guys tomorrow for the Sunday Open, Princeton Pong, August Open. And that's it. Oh, who's this? Arya, do you have anything to say?
I lost.
You lost?
Yeah.
What happened?
I just did.
You just lost?
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, have you tried winning?
No, I haven't.
No, haven't
Maybe I
tried
should
winning?
try that.
I mean,
Might work.
that's usually a pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
I haven't tried winning either, but I hear it's a pretty good idea.
Have to have skill to do that.
Who else do we have here? We have Maddie.
Maddie.
Maddie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, hi mom. I'll be home soon.
Oh wait, your mom's watching.
She probably is. So, hi mom.
Aww.
Mom, she's on camera. All right. Well, guys, once again, thank you. Who was that? It's Larry Bovley. Got a lot of celebrities in the house.
He's over there.
Guys, have a great rest of your night. And if you want to watch the replays of this, we'll be live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook for your viewing pleasure. You guys have a great rest of your night.